there's some men and women, too, who think they're born in the wrong body. They're called transsexuals.
I thought Ellie just put on a dress.
No, I need the dress.
No.
I need to see how the hem
No,
looks.
Gerda, I'm not putting it on.
Well, I haven't asked you to.
Hello and welcome to this video essay titled Animation as Trans Self-Portraiture. Mainstream Hollywood cinema has a long history of allowing non-trans filmmakers and actors to make films with transgender themes. These films almost inevitably misrepresent, often harmfully, the lived experiences of trans individuals. In this video essay, I'm going to examine how trans individuals can use YouTube to self-represent their own lived experiences. Specifically, I'll use a case study from YouTuber Angelcore to explore how she uses the established YouTube animation genre of Draw My Life to represent herself as she actually is. Let me explain. Vivian Namaste, a full professor at Concordia University who specializes in women's health, HIV/AIDS prevention, and sexuality, discusses the institutional barriers that hinder trans self-representation. For example, media outlets often refuse to distribute and exhibit trans-made films. Moreover, these outlets also use trans characters and storylines to cater to cis viewers. Although recently there have been some mainstream TV shows made by trans filmmakers that have overcome these barriers, they are more often exceptions that prove the rule instead of anything else. YouTube is a place where these barriers can be overcome. Here, the video diary format allows individuals to exhibit their own stories to a wide audience of both trans and cis viewers. Tobias Round, who is an associate professor at Roskilde University with numerous research interests including new media and gender studies, points out the advantages of trans video diaries, such as how they allow trans individuals to construct and archive changes to their bodies, and how they allow for self-validation through self-representation.
What's going on? It's your girl, Miss Erica Kane.
Hey everyone, it's Audie.
What's going on, you guys? It's Becky here.
Although the video diary format allows for the advantages that Round mentioned, these diaries can only visually record the outside appearance of the individual and orally record their internal thoughts and emotions. I argue that this format cannot visually represent how the person subjectively sees themselves. This is where Angelcore's video comes in. Angelcore's video, Draw My Life Transgender, tells the story of how the unnamed animator was assigned male at birth and realized during her childhood that she was actually a girl. Instead of using pictures or the talking head format to tell her life story, she uses animation. There are numerous interesting aspects to this video, from its religious content and its focus on mental health, to the allegory of Angelcore having to wear masks to hide her true identity. What I want to focus on, however, is how she uses animation to reveal how she sees herself. Angelcore's video is characterized by manga-style drawings. Manga is a Japanese form of comic drawing, and interestingly, it has been widely used as a form of self-portraiture, as shown through this Google search. In order to understand the importance of self-portraiture, let's turn to academic research conducted on it. Tim Goichanas, an assistant teaching professor at the Drexel University College of Computing and Informatics, who is interested in art as self-reflection, argues that a self-portrait must show the subject's inner life, which may include how the artist felt, what they wanted to show, and how they wanted to see and be seen. For example, multiple times throughout the video, the artist draws herself presenting as male, and then changes the image to represent how she actually perceives herself. In this clip, the colors go from dreary black and white when Angelcore draws herself as a boy, to fully saturated with color when she puts on a dress and transforms into a girl. The lighting also changes, with a spotlight being added to indicate the feeling of self-discovery. Furthermore, Angelcore includes a mirror scene in her story. In this scene, she starts out as female, mirroring how she wants to see herself. However, soon after, she transitions to presenting as male. The slow tracking backwards of the camera combined with the low angle of the shot increases the feeling of disempowerment caused by the mirror not maintaining the image of how she sees herself. This disempowerment is summarized beautifully by Jay Prosser, a reader in humanities at the University of Leeds who specializes in life writing and gender studies. He writes that the look in the mirror enables in the transgender individual only disidentification, not a jubilant integration of body, but an anguishing shattering of the already formed imaginary body. Although the mirror ends up reflecting back to Angel Core her male-presenting body, this scene is key for understanding how she uses animation to reveal how she sees herself. Thus, while regular video diaries allow for transgender self-representation, Angel Core's video allows for that and for her to visually show how she internally sees herself. Angel Core is not the only trans filmmaker who uses animation as self-portraiture. Other notable trans directors who use animation include Vivek Sharaya, Gil Goletsky, Sam Berliner, and Alec Butler. In the face of mainstream films made by cis directors that misrepresent the lived experiences of trans individuals, the rarity of popular films made by trans filmmakers due to the institutional barriers Namaste pointed out, and the lack of ability for video diaries to show how trans individuals actually see themselves, Angel Core's unique use of animation as self-portraiture opens up the possibility for trans individuals not only to engage in self-representation, but to delve into the subjective, internal, and personal realm of creatively representing themselves.